Hello, this is John McConnin with FavoriteRealEstate.com and UnderwaterRealEstate.com and UpsideDownRealEstate.com. I'm an attorney and a real estate broker, and I wanted to speak to you quickly about CCP 580E. Sorry, that's the new short sale law that came out July 15th, 2011, and what's going on in current negotiations with lenders. 580E has been described as a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that if your lenders have an intention of doing a short sale with you, you no longer have to negotiate for the release of the deficiency. We used to have to usually do a two-step process. One, see if the lenders would agree to the short sale, then ask them or negotiate for a release in writing. Usually that release in writing took extra money and extra time. We were very experienced at setting up the transaction ahead of time to make sure there could be an amount of money on the table, even if it required some of our realtor fees to get done. This was especially important with two loans. Now, we see that CCP 580E states in Part B, a holder of the note shall not require the trustor, mortgagor, or maker of the note to pay any additional compensation aside from the proceeds of the sales in exchange for the written consent to the sale. Now, does this mean the seller can't pay if that's what the second's asking and the seller likes the deal? Well, I don't know. It seems to say the lender can't do it, but maybe the seller can contribute. We've seen lenders ask for all sorts of maneuvers to get paid extra money, including saying that the seller will have to contribute to the closing costs, including saying that the seller will have to contribute to the sale, just outright. One of the major banks did this recently. And you know what? This also causes issues because now you've got realtors, escrow people, and title people saying that they can't put that information on the HUD because it now may be a violation of RESPA. I'm telling you, if your realtor is acting like you can do a short sale now and not be responsible for the remaining debt and that it's easy, your realtor's lying to you. This is getting to be complicated. We're getting calls all the time. Now, this may shake out in a month or two or 6 months to a year. But right now, it's a significant issue. It came up on a conference call with Carr's attorneys, and you need to know that you have to be prepared with a plan B, either concurrent to your short sale or ahead of time. You need to speak to an attorney about doing what we call a two-step short sale or a short sale hybrid. You need to be prepared to tell your lender that if they don't go along with the terms that you're presenting and the money that's on the table now, you're going to make sure they never get paid a dime again. This usually, when done nicely and done in a letter from a lawyer, gets the second negotiator to reconsider what they're saying. And if they still don't, then we say, well, here's our legal right to know who your investor is. We want to contact your investor directly. Now, again, we're not finding that always works, but we're finding that works more than half the time, especially when you've set up the short sale properly. So what we're saying now is be very careful. Realtors that are going around acting like this new short sale law protects you, the seller, from the deficiency are not experienced enough to be telling you the truth. If anything, if you've got two loans, this short sale law now makes short sales more difficult, and you should be prepared to set these short sales up ahead of time with backup plans. We're going to go into this more in detail later. This is John McConnin. Thank you very much. UpsideDownRealEstate.com and FavoriteRealEstate.com.